Welcome back, everyone. I'm Nick.
I'm Andy.
And you're watching KFAF, the show that Steven Spielberg himself has not watched.
Really?
No, I don't
good
think
authority
so.
he has.
Do you think he did?
Yeah.
Do you think he did?
What's he doing these days?
What do you think, how much do you think Steven Spielberg knows about us?
Just about our, existence?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
You don't think he does anything? You don't think he has a son that has seen Greg Miller at one point? No?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Okay, here's my thought behind this.
Yeah.
Is that, Greg is sort of ubiquitous in this games industry, right? He, if you're anybody who's anybody...
Wait, hold on. Someone's mic is getting
Not
all
on.
staticky.
Getting all staticky?
It's probably Andy's because there's a... It's right by the
guitar
thing.
next to
Hold
me.
on. Yeah, you can't do that. Watch out with this thing. Hold on. I got you. Andy, talk.
Hey, test. Hey, can you all hear me?
Yeah, don't do this.
Can you all hear me?
That's bad news.
Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me?
Back here. I'm going to put it right in your ass. Can I put it in your ass?
Yeah,
What's
put it
the
in my ass.
battery level on it?
It's not 2.
Stick it in my ass.
Is that bad?
There you go. Yeah.
How's that
no,
sound?
No, 2's fine. Yeah, that sounds better.
That's better?
Yeah, you got to
All right,
watch
cool.
out because the mic, if it's too close to the pickups, it'll...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ladies
and gentlemen, we got a great show for you. Oh, what's that?
That sounds really good.
That's tasty.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's a little tasty. We got a great show for planned for everyone today. Of course, shout out to our sponsor, Skillshare. We're going to talk about that a little later. But before we do, Andy, as is tradition on this, well, first off, I want to welcome the coffee table. It's the newest addition to the set.
Brand new edition.
And it's really nice. We were going to just go with tray tables, but I didn't like the look of my ankles. I was like, my ankles look too fat.
I'm very self-conscious about my ankles.
Very self-conscious. Yeah. We got to cut me off here. Daddy wants to be cut off here.
Here's my problem with my ankle.
Yeah.
I've sprained this ankle several times, and I feel like people can tell.
Yeah,
it's an ankle. You ever see an ankle? You're like, that ankle's been sprained a lot. You know.
We don't say it to your face.
Really? You don't talk behind my back about it? I'm telling you, man. I'm really self-conscious about it, Nick. There's been 3 severe ankle sprains on this ankle. I've talked about it before where I sprained it one time playing basketball.
You know when you...
Incredibly sprained.
You know, the more you spring something, the more you mess up your foot, the more prone it is to being messed up. Well, because I break, people break toes all the time in jiu-jitsu, and then they break like that.
All right.
They just break like that.
Nick, close your eyes, all right? Because I told a story that kind of
Can I sit back?
made people queasy last week with the blood on my thigh, right?
Let's go.
All right, so
The razor story?
I sprained my ankle playing basketball, rolled the hell out of it, complete roll, was just utter pain, right? So then what's it called? Where you're doing that?
You're moving?
Well, you try to walk in it, but you can't really walk in it. Limping. I was going to say sprinting on it. Different word. So I'm limping on my right ankle.
Yeah, that's actually the opposite of sprinting.
And I'm back home visiting my family in Deep South Texas, RGV, because I was visiting for Christmas.
Yeah.
So my ankle just completely ruined, super fat, super swollen.
Yeah.
Where the point where you do any sort of give and it will just roll in on its own. So then one day I'm at my friend's house and I'm like, hey guys, let's watch this thing on Netflix. I brought my Chromecast. Back then, smart TVs weren't super ubiquitous. Second time I said ubiquitous today.
It's a good word.
And I reached behind the TV to look for the HDMI port for the Chromecast, lean on my right ankle a little bit, and it just fucking whoom,
yeah, it just gives.
Sprains again, even though it's already sprained.
Cut off.
And I fell to the ground. All my friends started laughing, and then they saw, and I'm almost wanting to vomit from the pain. And I almost passed out. It's the only time I've ever passed out from pain. Well, I had a kidney stone. Kidney stone one time too.
Oh, those are hard. Did you have to come out through the hard way, or did they do it the easy way?
No, I think it dissolved before I ever saw it come out.
Yeah, that's the best.
They said for 2 weeks, pee into this little cup with it's like a mesh cup.
Yeah,
you know?
so if it catches it,
So you
but you'll know, by the way.
Yeah, and I was really
You don't
worried.
need the mesh cup.
know.
It was 4 millimeters.
Oh my God.
4 millimeters big, yeah.
That's a big stone to come out of your...
it was the most pain I've ever experienced in my life.
To come out of your Sarlacc pit there. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, as is tradition on this show...
Sarlacc pit.
Isn't that what you call your... I love it. All right, tradition. Right, we started this game. We're going to end this game. First up on the second ever episode of the best show on the internet, KFAF, we are going to continue our riveting game of Connect 4.
No, whoa.
Are we not doing that?
Connect between 3 and 5.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, they checked your notes. You're like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right.
Write it right.
Let me try.
Write it
I did. I wrote it
Okay.
right, but I didn't read my notes.
Let's start it over. Let's show us
I'm sorry. We are going to continue what some are saying that is the most storied game of Connect between 3 and 5. ever. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy, hit that thing.
We're scared of getting sued, is what it is.
Well, I don't want to be sued. I don't have enough money.
Go for it, Andy. Go for it. Hold on.
Damn, Andy.
Ooh.
This one's rough today. It's a rough show today.
Well, it's pre-recorded. Like,
It's not. It's live.
ooh, yeah, out of tune there.
Oh no. Maybe want to tune the guitar before we start this bit? There it is. All right.
Okay, all right, ready to go again.
Yeah.
Take two.
All right, take two.
Go for it, Andy. Go for it, Nick.
There you go.
Go for it. Connect with
between
3 and 5. You want more than 3, but less than 5. Go for it. Connect between 3 and 5. Go for it, Andy. Go
Love
for
that key
it,
change.
Nick. Go for it.
Yeah.
Connect between 3 and 5. Sometimes it's pre-recorded. Sometimes it's live. Go for it. Connect between 3 and 5.
Go for it.
Connect
between 3 and 5. There it is. There it is. There it is.
There we go.
Now a couple criticisms in the chat the other day that I wanted to talk to you about.
Sure,
Some people saying that song might be a touch out of both of our ranges. To which I respond,
Go fuck off.
How dare you?
Go fuck off.
How fucking dare you people out there?
Are you kidding me? I can
criticize
go,
this.
Go for it, Andy. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
I
There
could
it is.
easily do it. I could easily do it. All right, let's get
What I
this
love
game
about
going.
this is Gary Wood is watching the show right now, not entertained at all.
No.
He is not laughing at anything that we're doing.
I've never seen him more bored, frankly.
I know.
The ankle story got me because I hurt my ankle like that one time, and I know what you mean about like you want to throw up.
Oh, Gary Wood has dealt with ankles. Well, me and Gary Wood see each other often on the basketball court.
You guys,
That's the thing.
you guys, you live near the same school. All right. One day we're gonna get the intense music for this, but until then, just imagine
can you
this
open that?
intense.
Can you
Yeah, I'll
open
take
that?
this.
Maybe I
Okay.
can-
What color was I? Do you remember? That's okay. There it is. I think I was.
you're red.
I was red. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You did right in the middle.
Oh my God. Okay.
you sure?
Come on, baby.
You sure?
I don't know. I didn't look any of this up. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right down the middle.
Whoa.
All right. Do you want me to do the dun 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 dun?
Yeah, just hit these strings, and I'll kind of just do the
you
finger
go.
placements.
Okay, here you go.
Just hit like these 2 strings.
Yeah.
Here you go. There you go. You're doing great.
Why am I fucking this up? You sure? No. There it is. All right. Well, I see how this game is going. I see how this game is going.
Andy.
Go for it, Nick. Go for it. Connect with 3 and 5.
You want more than 3, but less than 5. Go for it. Connect with 3 and 5. I'll just play the short version.
That was good. No, that was good because on the end of it, at the end of the show, they always play like the condensed. Like when the show
yeah,
keeps
when
going
it's
after a while,
credits.
they just condense the intro.
Kevin, can you roll credits? No credits.
No credits today. Okay, great.
All good. No problem.
I'll tell you what we do have though.
What do we got?
Accolades. Andy, are you familiar with this word?
Oh, I mean, look at me. You don't think I've achieved a thing or two in my life?
I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, it's award season, and I am so unbelievably excited that the first episode of KFAF has received rave reviews. A lot of you guys came out on Twitter saying this is the greatest show on the internet. A lot of you were in the comments saying this is the greatest show on the internet. It's possibly because I asked you all to say that, but here's the thing. If you believe it, other people will believe it.
If you believe it,
because
you can
people
do
are
it.
stupid and nobody fact checks. Well, I will say this though. I've never been more impressed with some of the comments that we've had, and I'm so excited that we get our very own 30-second review commercial. You know how they do that? We're like, the Fast and the Furious. This is the best, most Fast, Furious thing. Somebody made one for us, so I'm very excited to show the audience right now.
Some random person.
Just a random person that we don't pay on a salary basis, who's also the co-host of the show. Kevin, roll the clip.
The first episode of KFAF is in the books,
Without the use of my sight, I'm blind.
and the reviews are in. Big Aluminum says, the greatest show on the internet. Taylor says, KFAF is what I've always wanted, but didn't know how to ask for.
You pause this, and you walk over to your friend Neil, and you go, hey Neil,
What's his last name?
down.
Tomsy49 says, picture this. A 31-year-old grown man with 2 kids under 3 and a busy job wakes up this morning and the first thing he thinks in his head is,
Go for it, Andy. Go for it, Nick.
Mary Jane Powers says, "It's good to know that I have the same sense of humor as a bunch of middle-aged men as a 16-year-old girl." Mark Daniel from the Toronto Sun says, "A thoroughly entertaining ride."
Permission to come aboard.
Wesley Morris from the New York Times says, "Aquaman is so much like parts of Thor and Black Panther and Avatar, and so reliant upon an ancient British legend that you don't know why the people who made this movie bothered." Watch KFAF every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Time on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames.
It's crazy because I was, right? To us. To the unsung heroes back there,
Yeah.
like the Barretts and the Gary Whittas.
Well, the first time I saw that was in a pre-roll of Hulu because it was like watch Spider-Verse on TV, and then
so it was like
came
right
out.
before. So when people
Yeah.
people who watch Spider-Verse might also like.
Yeah, it's kind of like, hey,
KFAF.
if you like this, you might like this. sort of
Yeah,
thing.
no, that totally makes sense. That totally makes sense.
So thanks for all the kind words, guys. We really appreciate
A
it.
skosh weird though that last week's episode had so much Aquaman footage in it. I totally forgot about that. That we actually made the movie Aquaman last week.
Yeah, I think I saw episode 1. Was that episode 1? Now?
I think for some reason, maybe, you know what it is? Maybe they were like, hey, it's like all the exciting parts of really bad movies.
Yeah, everything that you loved about those bad movies, here it is.
This is what it is.
Yeah, this
Not
is what
the bad
show
things,
is.
though. The good things.
Yeah.
Speaking of good things, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, that's okay. It's not bad. We're about halfway through.
We're doing
gonna
all right
do
on
this.
time?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a break real quick to tell you about our sponsor this week, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more. Premium memberships gives you unlimited access. You can join the classes and communities that are just right for you and your New Year's goals. New Year goals. Whether you want to fuel your curiosity, creativity, or even career, Skillshare is the perfect place to keep you learning and thriving in 2019. Highlights from one or more classes partner found valuable, and that's what we're supposed to do. I forgot that. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, when you want to learn online, no better resource. You can teach yourself with Skillshare. They have all sorts of cool classes that I'm very, very excited about. Skillshare is also super affordable. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. Join more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare. The first 500 of my subscribers to use the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial. I'm going to tell you this. You're probably sitting in a job right now where you go like this. Hey, I don't like my boss. It's manual labor. I don't have any skills. Skillshare will help you out with that. Go, do something today about that. Go online, do a tutorial, do something cool, okay? And that's it. That's it. Just go into the link in this subscription and start your free trial right now. The first 500 people that sign up will receive 2 months. Go to, this is skl.sh/kindafunnymorningshow to start your trial now. Again, that's skl.sh/kindafunnymorningshow to start your trial right now. Nothing more professional than you reading the ads right beforehand.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did a great job. You
Thanks,
know what
man.
I really want, Nick?
What's that?
I really wish I could cut holes in this.
You can.
And have the
Do it right now.
the thumbs.
Do it now, coward.
I don't know if I want to do
Coward!
it. Right now.
Here's what I'm saying.
I'll give you some scissors.
Barrett can go get scissors and one Diet Coke for me.
Barrett, run.
And we can fucking do this. Barrett, don't forget the Diet Coke. That was the important part of that.
Yeah,
That was the important part of
No
that.
Diet Coke?
If you
One
forget the
Diet Coke.
scissors,
One
it's
Diet
fine. If you
And
forget-
scissors. We're going to do this live. This is what the show's about. You understand?
This is totally off the cuff right here.
It is. Oh. Off the cuff. I see what you did.
Hey, you guys.
I
Handcuffs.
see what you did there.
You know.
Let's see. Next up. Okay, so last week, everyone, here's the dealio. We issued the first ever Photoshop challenge. The challenge was composite, or rather, if you want to be a layman about it, Photoshop Kevin Coelho into any Marvel poster. And a lot of you answer the call. I'm so glad. You never know. You put the call out. You go, I don't know if this is going to be funny or not. And then you see the first poster, and it is hilarious. Now, the idea is we're going to do one of these every week. Whoever the room votes as the best is then going to go on the back wall for that following week.
Which one's it's gonna?
And
is
it's
it
also probably going to
replace?
get featured on my Instagram or Andy's Instagram, one of our Instagrams, and we'll tag you guys in it and all that jazz.
What do you think it'll replace back there?
Probably The Rush.
Not the deers?
No, well, The Deers is art, and then The Heat is just the greatest comedy movie ever written. It could take the Beverly Hills 90210 poster because no one's noticed that yet.
Also, Heat kind of it kind of puts you in a place and time of when
I won the championship.
Yeah.
It also makes me happy. In real talk, the movie The Heat is my comfort food. When I
Really?
want to when I'm like I had a great day or I'm having a bad day or whatever, and I want to either reward myself or comfort myself, I put on the heat, man. Kick my feet up.
What are you
Shut
doing?
Oof, there it is.
Ooh,
there
sounds
it
real
is.
good.
Doggy dog.
Can we get
Well,
a
the
zoom
thing
in on
is,
that?
the best way to.
Are we starting this challenge?
Oh shit. I couldn't see the level because it's not see-through.
Right.
All right. So, starting the challenge.
Quick
challenge.
reaction.
First up, we have. Let's see. We have 10 entries.
You sucked on that pretty.
You guys are all awesome. We have 10 entries into the first ever Photoshop challenge. The first of which is Thomas Chubb, who goes by Greedy Ears. Here's number 1. Let's bring it up. That's very
Fantastic.
good. That's
very minimal.
good.
I love that Thomas did not try to overdo anything.
No. But what's amazing is here. Okay. Let's stay right here, Kev. I like
Right
this.
here?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't come
All
out
right.
because here's the touch of detail that really pushes this one over the top for me. It's the reflection on the floor.
It is.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's
really good.
Do you see right there, Kevin? Can you
Right,
highlight the little
right.
reflection for
It's
people at home?
just a tiny bit.
It's a skosh.
Just right here. Just
And
right
it's
here.
also the fact that he chose now the hard part about the Photoshop challenge is that you have to pick the right picture. It has to be the right poster, and you have to bring a level of pizzazz to it that I think he did. He picked Kevin in that hideous coat that Kevin wears.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Just that ugly
That's not funny. I know this is a funny show.
dead marmot that he decides to
You
throw on
talking
his
about
back
the party
sometimes.
jacket? It's a jacket with a name.
The jacket
all right?
that smells like stale
You're a
cigarettes
fucking liar.
and stale beer because he never has it clean ever.
That's not true. I've
So
had it clean multiple times.
you know how it was created? You
Hmm.
ever hear Joey complaining about all those raccoons living out near her house and stuff, invading her house?
Did they kill a possum
This is
and then put it
not
on
a
Kevin's
good
back?
bit. Is that what happened? Not a good bit. Move on.
All right. So right now, so far, I mean, granted, it's by default, but Thomas, you are number 1 in my book.
Yeah.
Now, this next submission comes from Matt Rohrbeck. Now, Matt, I'm expecting big from you right now. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. That's
yeah.
good. That is good.
Oh man.
That
It's-
is.
I
It's
don't like
creative.
it.
It's very creative. I would have done maybe a little bit more work with the coloring of it. The problem is that it's not high res enough.
Right.
Maybe blur the background out a little bit more, but that's really good.
Yeah.
Audio listeners, he's composited Kevin with his shirt up,
In the-
laying
from
in
the
the Spider-Man Homecoming
Yeah.
poster, but his shirt's up, and he's not Spider-Man. He's just good old
It's just Kevin, yeah. And there's a Salesforce tower in the back.
There is the sales. Oh, he put the Salesforce. That is San
Yeah.
Francisco.
Oh,
that's
cool.
actually a good touch.
That's
a
really
real good touch.
That's impressive. I didn't
All right,
notice that.
Rohrbeck,
Good
and
eye.
he tagged it with KFAF, which I like.
So where does which one's first right now in your eyes?
We're not. I don't want to rank them.
Okay, all right.
We're just gonna go. We're gonna go in,
gonna
and
pick
whatever
one.
the one that stands out in our brain is,
So I
that's
was
gonna be the
confused
one.
because you ranked the first one.
Yeah.
Well, he was number 1.
My show, my rules, is
Okay,
what they
ready?
say. That's what B. Arthur used to say on the Golden Girls. They'd walk in and be like, "We don't want to say these stupid lines." She'd go, "My show, my rules," and then she'd thop him on the fucking head because she was a
Whoa.
giantess.
That's crazy.
She was a giantess. All right, next up, we got Josh Ryan.
Oh, wow.
That's
I hate
Wow.
that.
there's a lot there.
I hate
There's a lot there.
It's really not that much.
I love it.
Carved my face.
Long
out
live
of-
the firewall. I love
Is
it.
the
That's cool.
tagline.
That's cool. I didn't notice that.
Oh, good.
That's
Wait,
very
go back.
creative.
Go back to the second one. I want to see what his tagline was. Bongoing, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bongoing. Long live the firewall. These are good. These are a lot better than I thought they were going to be.
I like that this wasn't, hey, we're going to make Kevin as Black Panther. We're going to make him as the statue.
Just
It's
a
yeah,
big immobile rock formation.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
Kevin hates it so
Who's
much.
that? Who's that?
That was Josh Ryan. No. Yeah, that was Josh Ryan.
Fantastic
Josh Ryan,
job.
you crushed it over there.
I like that.
Next up, we have Geek Teacher. And
There
let's
he
see.
is.
Oh, we see Kevin just in the background there.
There he is.
This one, we didn't try so hard on.
They didn't even add my name.
No.
To the roster.
No tagline, no nothing. Just Kevin in the back.
As Scarlet Witch.
As Scarlet. You know what, though? It got a laugh.
Yeah,
It did get a laugh. It did what it
It
needed to
did.
go.
It did.
All right, next up, we have Stephen Allen with number 5. Okay,
hey.
this is just good.
That's good.
This is not bad.
Yeah, this is pretty neat.
It's pretty good.
Oh, there's his name up top, Kevin. Just like you asked for.
Just by Tilda Swinton.
Just like you asked for.
Very close font, too. Almost
Did you
nailed
say
the font.
Just by Tilda Swinton.
Very close to Tilda Swinton's.
Yeah.
It's to the
Literally
far left.
the opposite.
Immediate
It's to the
left.
far left
the
of Tilda
farthest
Swinton.
name for
Immediate
Tilda
right.
Swinton.
The farthest, but in the same table.
You're right.
It's closer to her name than I am.
Immediate left, right?
Exactly. Okay, this is good. This is in the good category.
Man, it really makes me want to get a gold chain for like when I'm wearing the party jacket.
Oh, you know
Just
what?
so you can complete
Total-
the total 1983 pimp look.
yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
totally forgot that. I didn't even realize that wasn't part of your
Right?
attire.
Oh, I just thought he was actually that was part of the picture.
Yeah.
What was the shirt that? What was
It's my
what's the
Death
name?
Angel shirt.
What's the
you
name of the
asshole.
band?
I hate you. Death Angel sounds fucking cool.
What a funny time that was.
Death Angel sounds like the band in South Park that they would make fun of. That makes fun of metal bands.
Yeah.
Oh God, it was so tight
hate
too.
you
He was
guys.
wearing the shirt. We're like, where did you get this shirt from? He's like, I've had it since I was a kid. We're like, we can tell. We can tell. All right, next up, Noah Alzair has brought us this.
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay,
That's
so Kevin's
really-
every Avenger
They had
in
to do
this.
Kevengers.
The
I like that a
Kevengers.
lot.
That's not bad.
Went through a lot of effort to find several photos of Kevin.
Not that much effort though.
I mean, 1, 2, 3.
No, there's a good amount of
Yeah,
effort.
1,
put
2,
into it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is he everything? Are you everything in there? Wow,
Except
he even
for
put you in
Thanos.
Vision. He even put you in. And
He
look
put
at the
you as
Batista.
Wong.
Look at the one. The what? Okay, the War Machine one. We could have backed off a little bit. We could have backed off that one a
The
little
War
bit.
Machine one, you look like burning Anakin Skywalker.
Oh my God!
Oh
Look at
my
him as
God.
Winter Soldiers. This is actually really.
You
well
look great
done.
as Batista.
Yeah.
Holy shit. The
This is
angle's
not
perfect.
I like that. Wow.
Homecoming
okay.
could use some work, I'd say that. Or Spider-Man could use
Black
some work.
Panther could use a little bit of work too. Maybe we could have just not done the Black Panther
Yeah.
one. But that's good. This is good. Connor Hackett gave us number 7. Let's take a look at this. Okay, same poster, and Kevin's in
similar.
everything.
It's a different
Oh, it's a different one. This is the IMAX poster.
I like this one a lot.
But Kevin as Thanos is pretty amazing.
Kevin, you as...
No, hold on, guys. Me as Vision is fucking awesome.
Why? What is that helmet? Is that the Mega Man helmet?
Helmet.
You look great as Falcon. You look incredible as Falcon. But Kevin, I think you absolutely need the hairstyle of Tony Stark on the top. Look at how good that hair would look on you, Kevin.
Well, that hair, but also look at the hair of Captain America.
And that's just a
there.
great Photoshop job,
Kevin,
too.
see, the
that's
thing
a
about that
great
people
job.
don't understand about Kevin. Kevin, can you zoom in on the Star-Lord one?
Zoom in on the star.
The one where he's pointing the gun, far left,
Where is it?
far left, middle,
Where is it?
middle,
Where is it?
middle left, middle left, middle left. Just go up to
There
the
we
left.
go,
and
right
middle.
there,
right
right
there.
there.
So this is what Kevin's hair can look like,
My
Yeah.
wife doesn't
Full power.
like
and
it.
it's so fucking
My wife.
beautiful.
What am I supposed to do? My wife doesn't like it.
Why don't you tell her what
It's
she
a
should
free
and shouldn't
country.
like, Kevin? It's a free country.
Freedom
Your
of
body, your
speech.
choice, Kevin.
Yeah, 100%. But
Your
I'd
body, your
rather-
choice.
This is so.
God,
creepy.
you as Scarlet.
So
Or
fucking
Scarlet, what's her name?
Well,
Black
no,
This
but
is
Scarlet is
just-
also
just horrifying.
terrifying.
Yeah.
This is not good.
But you
Yeah.
look really, really good as Falcon, though. I like that pose. It's just a great photoshopping
As
job
Falcon.
here.
All right. Let's go. Let's move on to the next
Oh,
one.
it's a good.
Right?
It's a good one. Yeah.
It looks like it fits.
This one is really good. I'm really liking this.
Yeah.
Oh, Infinite Kevin's too.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
All right, next.
good.
Rob Salt is the next one.
I hate this.
This
Oh,
is.
Jesus.
I hate this. Fuck you
Now
guys.
this takes a lot of artistic license.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember there being a Marvel Milk Mommy movie
No.
coming out. The
It's Phase
Lactose
5,
Soldier
yeah.
though is pretty. It's pretty great. I
Yeah.
do love that he put me in here. So and
Andy.
you.
As Scarlet
And
Witch.
Andy's face
Scarlet Widow.
not
Black
quite
Widow, fuck.
not quite perfect on Scarlett Johansson's body.
No.
I look good on Nick Fury's body, but you don't look right. And I love that they didn't really bother
It looks like my
clipping
dad,
him out so
honestly.
much as just kind of just a quick erasure of the neck and the rest of the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I feel like maybe we were late additions to the cast.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe he was like, "This is perfect, but let's throw."
Like Kevin Spacey was the role and then decided to drop out because
let's
of that
face
whole
do the
thing.
face deep,
and then
deep
now
fake.
I'm in it, yeah.
Do the deep fakes like all those Ariana Grande videos. Okay.
I hate this one.
Number 9 coming up is Jake Cochran. Okay, no, this is very artistic. It's actually not a bad poster. Didn't get a laugh though.
No.
I guess
But it was
Science with
good.
Kev is funny. You know.
I mean, this is actually just cool. We should sell this poster.
I
But it
think
should say Kev.
It should
instead
say
of Thor.
Kev. Yeah.
In the Kev writing. Okay, finally, number 10.
Thor.
Yaya Ramen gave us this. And this is all the Thors. This is Kevin and everything. You look good as Ragnarok.
That's not a name of someone.
You look good as Thor.
All right. You look good as Thor.
I like the way you look as Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. You look good as Loki, too. You kind of look like you're high as fuck.
Wow. the one is
I like. This is what's
When
his
you did
face,
Idris,
right?
what is this?
Yeah,
Idris
Idris
Elba's
Elba.
character.
The Loki one looks fantastic. Just like the lighting job done on your head.
Yeah, they did a good job.
yeah.
Looks like you're looking into a
my
refrigerator, and it's great.
It's a great Photoshop job.
Maybe it's because of all the light that was
Nick,
coming off of the weird hamster jacket that he wears sometimes.
Oh my God, you look horrible as hella though.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
It's just
that's
terrifying.
too much.
Although I wouldn't be. I'm not gonna lie, Kev. If we put some spandex on you,
That's
it's doing it for me.
That's not my body.
well,
That's not what I would look like in spandex.
Good color matching though for Hulk.
Let's start
I-
working
I
on it.
Yeah,
appreciate
great.
Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah, it's good effort.
All right, Andy. We got to pick a winner.
Okay.
Who's it gonna be?
I gotta go with Infinite Kevin's.
You're gonna go with Infinite Kevin's?
I think number 6 or number 7. Yes, this has got to be my winner.
I agree. This is my favorite that I've seen so far.
So 2 for Infinite Kevin's. Barrett, where do you come down on here?
I
What was
gotta
your
do
favorite?
Milk Mommy, dude.
Milk
You're a
Mommy.
piece of
Okay,
shit.
The Milk Mommy was
You're a
good.
piece of shit, and
Pretty
you shouldn't
good.
get a vote.
pretty good.
I will say my vote is not for either of those. I like the Kevman, the Ant-Man one, number 1. I think that's
that's
just
a
really,
good
really
one.
clever.
Greedy
Yeah.
That was Greedy Years. I think this is just hilarious. This one really, like when I saw this prior to the show, it still got a laugh out of me because this is the only one I saw. Because we had to do a test for the rehearsals.
yeah.
I saw this, I was like, that's
We
really, really
purposely
funny.
didn't look through all of them because
Yeah, because I wanted to get
surprises.
real
Yeah.
reactions for you people out there. This is what we give you. We give you the real fucking blood.
Yeah.
Okay, well the votes are in then. It's Infinite Kevin's.
Infinite Kevin's.
Oh, you don't have like more say in the votes or anything?
This is
I
the
think
room,
that's it.
Kevin.
I respect that.
This is Mom's basement, okay?
Oh,
This is Mrs. Coelho's basement. This is where
Why does
a lot of
I
sex
knew-
happened in the 70s in this
I
basement.
knew it had to be my mom.
A lot of. This is the rompus room, as they call it. They used to
Why?
call this the cocaine room. I don't know. Why not?
Okay.
He's half in and out, man. He's half
Okay, so before.
yeah, congrats.
So
to you.
congrats. Who was it? Who was that one? Was number 6, right?
Connor.
No, 7.
No,
So 7, Connor Hackett. Congratulations. You are our first ever winner of the Photoshop challenge. Before we
More,
go
I thought
on.
we'd have more fanfare. I don't know.
But for him?
Yeah.
Well, Gary was here, but Gary doesn't clap for anyone.
No.
Gary straight up just.
Gary will
iced
just feel
us.
like
Gary's gone.
Gary's gone. Yeah,
he
Gary's
left?
gone. Fuck.
He's been
Yeah.
gone.
Oh man.
He got real bored.
I just want to impress Gary.
Dude, I got nervous. He was like, I'm gonna stay and watch. I'm like, no, because then I get nervous, and if I don't make you laugh, he's gonna be the. Because when you do comedy, there's always one audience member who's not into it.
Right.
And if you lock eyes with that person, you make it your mission to try to make that person laugh, and if he doesn't, it just fucking ruins your soul.
Yeah, it's like the one negative comment you get in the YouTube thread.
I don't know if you noticed, he didn't laugh once.
No, Gary doesn't think anything I do is funny.
He was looking at his phone the
It's
whole
the
time.
bane of my existence.
Yeah.
All right, before we move on, ladies and gentlemen, I have to issue the next challenge for next week's Photoshop challenge. But we're going to change the rules a little bit because a lot of people were like, this is a little confusing as to what the rules are.
Right.
People like, I go to kindoffunny.com/KFAF.
Do we have a video to explain?
We do have a video to explain this, Kev. Do you want to pull that up real quick?
Yeah.
Before you do, let me intro it. So this video is going to explain what the new entry rules are for everyone. If you want to do the Photoshop challenge, we're going to watch the video, then I'm going to tell you what next week's Photoshop challenge is, so you can start now and maybe be a winner, just like Connor Hackett.
We heard your feedback, sort of thing, you know.
Yeah. But the video we have queued up is not the video, Kevin.
I know.
Okay, go for it.
Thanks, Nick. I'm glad you brought up that point. We are going to do something different going forward with the Photoshop challenges. A lot of you reached out to me and said, hey, I'm really confused. How do I submit these now? And I was like, I don't know. That's a great question. And I don't have the answer for that. So we're going to make this a lot simpler. Photoshop challenges from now on going forward are going to be just on Twitter. We heard you, we listened to you, and this is going to be our solution. You guys wanted them on Twitter so that everyone can make fun of Kevin together, and I agree. I'm inclined to agree. So what you're going to do is you're going to tweet when we call out for the Photoshop challenges every week. You're going to tweet at us with the hashtag KFAF. Don't get fancy and start putting stuff in there. I'm not KFAF 2019. I'm not going to look at it. Hashtag KFAF. That's going to be the official Photoshop submission. That's how you're going to get your Photoshops on. And again, we've heard you. We've listened to you guys. The feedback is in. The results are in. We're winning. Back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick. So I think that makes more sense. If we just, and that way it'll promote the show, we can all have fun, and even if you don't get a chance to actually watch the episode or whatever, you can still make fun of Kevin.
Feel involved, yeah.
Now, I don't know, Kevin, I don't know. It's just what feels right. Now, here's the deal. Y'all say, hey, can we make fun of Kevin for next week? No, because I'm issuing the next Photoshop challenge, which is composite Andy into any popular fantasy movie series of your choice.
Oh my god.
Anything
Any
you want.
fantasy, yeah.
Any fantasy choice.
Lord of the Rings.
Maybe extra points if he's a hobbit. Maybe extra points if he's Dobby from Harry Potter.
Or-
I don't know. I don't know.
Can you picture me and Kevin as Sam and
No, you can't.
You could use
Frodo?
Barrett. I mean, it could be. Here's what I would do.
picture
Here's
Kevin
what I would
with
do.
the long hair.
Here's what I would do. I would do you and Barrett as Samwise Gamgee and
Barrett's Boss Baby
and
from the
Frodo
movie Boss
Baggins.
Baby.
Fuck you.
And then maybe there's either the giant spider
God.
behind him or Gollum's behind him. That's Big Kev Dog.
That's you.
No, I could be the spider and Kevin could just be like, my precious. You know?
So Borzan in the chat says, "Can we use Rule 34?" No.
No,
You can do whatever you want.
No.
because we can't live censor is the problem.
Well, no, I mean,
we
Barrett
can
will look through them
pre-censor,
beforehand
yeah.
and we'll pre-censor them.
It's actually not.
I mean,
a
you
bad
can
idea.
do Rule 34 and just send them privately to me,
No.
Andy, no.
Jump into Andy's DMs. All right, let's keep this show moving. As you guys know, part of the reason why we wanted to do AF was because we all wanted to stretch our wings a little bit, get out of the office, and maybe pre-record things every once in a while. And we are people of our words. Andy had this great idea the other day because his wallet is thicker than a brick of, we'll just leave it a brick.
Okay, cool.
And he was like, dude, you know what we should do? I have all these gift cards. We should go out and spend them. And I was like, well, we have to put some sort of constraint on them. So yesterday, we went out and we challenged ourselves with spending all of the gift cards in Andy's pocket in 1 hour.
Yeah. We had a very short allotment of time.
Very
because
short allotment of time.
We had Kind of Funny podcast coming up later.
Podcast coming up later.
Yeah.
We had to do this show at some point, and the edit took a really long time. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how we fared. Kevin, roll the clip. Nick,
I'm Andy.
And we're gonna spend all of the gift cards in Andy's wallet in less than 1 hour. What are the gift cards that we have?
Several gift cards.
Okay.
The problem is though, they don't all have the amounts that they came with because I've spent some a bit. So we have Olive Garden,
Okay, love it.
IHOP,
Okay, fantastic.
Chili's,
People like to give you stuff to food.
Starbucks.
Okay.
And then we have a CVS gift certificate for $6, I believe. Can you double check that?
Let me see.
Yeah,
this
$6.
is for $6.
$6 CVS Pharmacy. I'm really excited to see what sort of meals we can get into because I kind of feel like, you know, when Jesus got a bunch of bread and fish
Yeah.
and gave it to a bunch of people?
Yeah.
I feel like we're kind of on that same level right now.
You know it would be great
What's up?
if I brought my keys.
Wow. First little snafu in our project.
We have 48 minutes left.
But that was like at least 10 minutes ago. What's Stone Cold up to these days?
I think he's probably just counting his money.
Really?
Yeah,
no,
don't you think he's rich?
you know what Stone Cold does?
He did that one movie about being on an island. It was kind of like Battle Royale. But
The Island?
No, that was a Ewan McGregor movie.
Here's what Stone Cold's actually doing. Stone Cold hosts a sort of like American Ninja Warrior show. Ninja American.
Is he still doing that?
Like, but it's his version of it. And they go out to his ranch in wherever in Texas. It's some like, you know, sort of like country area Texas, and people do all these stunts. Yeah, and then there's one part where like the strongest people have these giant tires and they flip the tire and they keep on flipping it and like just going nonstop. So it's like spoof, spoof, you know, it's flipping the tires nonstop. Every tire you can think of is available. It's like Kumho tires, off-road tires, slick tires, ones with no tread, ones with tons of tread. Because one of the tires that he also has on the show that people are also rolling on the ground is it's spelled Tyre.
Like Tyra Banks.
Exactly.
I want my baby back, 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 baby.
What's the green light? What's the green light?
It's Chili's. We got it. We're here.
Chili's!
How we doing on time? Let's do a time check. We're 30 minutes in.
30 minutes in?
I think we're good.
We barely got to the first restaurant out of like 5.
What?
You ever seen a tree that big in your life?
No. Yeah, maybe once.
We're wasting time. We gotta go.
Why is it louder here? Hi, we're
Hello.
hoping to get some
How's it
food to
going?
go if possible.
Yeah, of course, you can talk to our bartender and he'll get that ready for you.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much.
And then we have a gift card. Can you check and see how much is on that gift
Yeah,
card?
of course, I can check for you right
Oh
now.
wow,
That'd be great.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Should I go pee?
Well, I mean, let's figure out what we want first. Let's get the skillet queso.
Okay.
I feel like
Ooh, fried pickles?
yeah, fried pickles,
Okay.
skillet queso, and loaded boneless wings.
I hope she doesn't steal my gift card, dude.
I don't think she's gonna sit. She works at a Chili's.
But who knows?
Why would she need a gift card to
How
a
do you know that
Chili's?
was on the
Here you
gift?
go.
Thank you. What do we
Oh,
got
thank
left?
you
What
so
do we have
much.
on that bad boy?
Oh, 11.21.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, how about queso and fresh guacamole?
We don't have enough for that. I think queso's.
How about we're gonna do an order of queso and 2 Diet Pepsis to go.
Diet Coke, is that okay?
That's
Ooh, even better.
It's $13.57.
Oh,
So you don't get a Diet Coke. I'm sorry.
oh man. Okay. Yeah, do that.
So,
do that.
okay.
I'll drink from yours.
No, that's okay. You know what? Can we take one of the Diet Cokes off of this? We're trying to hit a minimum with a gift card right now. Sorry, we only have $11 in this gift card, so.
You're good. Thank you.
Unless it's like National Free Coke Day, you know.
Is it National Free Coke Day today? No.
All right.
All right. So far, everyone, we were able to get queso dip and 1 soda, and I got 3 Crayola crayons for Kevin.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give these to Kevin a little bit later.
You're gonna share that soda. So you're just joking in there, right? You're still gonna share that soda with me?
No.
It's real big though.
It's really big. I actually don't think I'll be able to drink all of it by myself.
Cool. Well, I guess
But I'll try. I'm gonna try to do it. All right, IHOP.
IHOP next.
Going to IHOP next?
Sure.
All right. God, this Coke is good.
It looks pretty good. Kind of thirsty.
It's like almost too cold. I almost don't want it.
I mean, I'd love to take a swig, take a little swig, you know.
I know, man. If I were you, I would too, but.
Not super dry.
You okay?
Super dry, man.
You all right? You gonna make it? Do you think Kevin's gonna like these crayons we got him?
I think so. I think he will.
Why am I getting the crayons and not Cool Greg?
When did you get here? I don't even want the soda anymore. I might throw it out. No, it's too good. I'm gonna keep it.
Too good.
All right, let's go. These Belgian dark
We can't afford it. We can't afford it.
Okay. Why is okay?
$1.89?
$1.89.
Oh shit!
What did you buy for $9 at an IHOP?
I don't know.
All right, you know what? He's gonna get a Diet Pepsi with that. Can we get a Diet? Can we just get him a to-go Pepsi?
Just a beverage to
Diet
go.
Pepsi. Thank you.
Man,
$1.80. How much is it? How much is it? We'll pay the difference. So far, this little outing of yours is costing us $1.
it hasn't even been scratched off. Got a Diet Pepsi though. It's all over my shoes. So we took down IHOP.
Didn't really take down IHOP so much as
We rocked the
weren't
house at
able to
IHOP.
buy anything at IHOP, and it actually ended up costing me $2.
So I have Starbucks,
Okay.
CVS, and Olive Garden.
All right. I say we do Olive Garden, then Starbucks, then CVS.
Okay.
How does that sound?
That sounds great. It sucks that I dropped that Pepsi. Could sure use. I was looking forward to drinking the whole thing, right? Like there was so much liquid in there. How's yours tasting, by the way?
So good. It's somehow more fresh than when I bought it.
It sounds really tasty. I'd love to have some. I'd love to drink some soda right now.
You know, we're not doing great on time.
No.
We're not doing great on time.
The hour marker. Whoa. We hit it already?
Good old Stonestown Mall. It's where Kevin grew up. He used to live there. And when he was a kid, he used to crawl underneath the
little
changing room things.
Yeah.
And he would go, he would open his mouth and go, Mama.
Andrea Renee's got to be so jealous of us. That
She's
we're coming
probably
without
here.
her.
She's not. She's here 9 out of 10 times we come.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just in the back,
That's actually true.
horking down some breadsticks.
Yeah.
I don't think I want the soda anymore.
No, come on.
Andy, the Olive Garden.
When you're home, you're home.
You're how high?
Hell yeah. I was wondering if you could check how much is on this gift card. It says $25, but I wrote that a long time ago.
Oh, okay, not
So I'm not sure exactly how some. Thank you.
That's around 25 on it.
25?
Oh, 25
wow,
bucks on it. Okay,
awesome.
fantastic.
Okay, cool.
He has all these gift cards, and we're trying to spend all 25
Okay.
all of it on there.
Definitely fried mozzarella.
Yeah,
fried
for sure.
mozzarella,
Do you want to just do all
sriracha.
fried mozzarella?
I don't think we can do that.
You can if you want.
Whoa.
Let's do
You
all
do
fried
all-
mozzarella.
Okay.
Thank you. I do. When you go in, you really do feel like you're home. You know?
Right, yeah,
Except without all the guilt and the yelling and the severe alcoholism.
Yeah, my parents like, pay your fucking student loans.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at the differences between the bird and the Kevin. What if we got Tim a Trenta iced coffee, and then whatever's left over, we got the rest from me? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm still really, really thirsty, so I'd love anything at this point, you know?
Maybe you shouldn't have spilled your Pepsi. Hi. We got a
Hello.
Starbucks card. We're trying to figure out how much is on there, and then we're going to order accordingly.
Okay.
We're on a budget, you know?
I get it.
Times are tough in this economy.
But $10 as usual.
$10.
Pretty good.
Here, I'll do a Trenta iced coffee, please. Actually, let's do 2 of those.
2 Trenta?
We'll bring one back for Tim.
He does.
Guys, so we're actually out of enough for one venti.
There we go. There it is. That's the winner right there.
It's so gross.
Here you go, man. Cheers. Cool. See, it feels good. It feels just like a big one. I mean, you put a big straw in it. You go to the CVS a lot?
It's kind of like my place of, like, that's where I choose to go to buy most things.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think these people know you at the CVS?
At this CVS, probably not very well. All right, last one of the day, Nick.
Last one it is, $6.
$6. CVS Pharmacy.
Let's go see what
One
we
of my
can get.
favorite spots.
Hey, all right, what'd you get?
I got an Olive Garden gift card. Olive Garden gift card, $6. I just haven't been there in a while.
All right, man. Hey, Tim. Okay, so we got you queso with queso dip, and then we got you a bunch of mozzarella sticks.
Shrimp too. Shrimp.
And some shrimp
something
for lunch.
Shrimp.
How do you eat?
Do you think we can get our money back?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it.
It was fun.
We nailed it.
We did it, guys.
We did
1
it.
hour.
1 whole hour. 1 whole hour.
That
Crazy.
It was 3 hours.
Was it 3 hours?
Yeah, it took us 3 hours.
Okay.
Hey, man. Here's the thing, though. In certain time zones,
Yeah.
time is perceived differently.
The thing is, the closer you get to Miller's planet,
Yeah.
and we work with a Greg Miller, time is just different.
Exactly.
Do
He
you
was
see what I'm
not
saying?
in the office then. He was in like LA then.
Who the fuck knows where Greg is? Greg's
Yeah.
going to New York tomorrow. He'll be in fucking
Albania.
Albania and Turkey and some other place tomorrow. He's hanging out with Kevin Smith, going to Deadly Class, which sounds like a cool class that you take at a university. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the tail end of this here show, which means, of course, it's time for that sweet, sweet advice. We like to end every show with a little segment we call Ask Andy Anything.
Ask Andy anything.
First question comes from Mike Dietz says, if Nick is the creepy uncle of the KF family, with Tim as the over-aspiring big brother and Kevin as the tech-savvy forgotten youngster, what is Barrett?
What is Barrett? So, Nick is the creepy uncle.
I'm the creepy uncle.
Kevin is the tech-savvy.
Young, like forgotten youngster, but like is
Okay.
like the better of all of us.
Right,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
Tim is the overachieving, like very ambitious brother
I
who
see.
maybe is on Wall Street.
I see.
Yeah.
I'd say Barrett hasn't even been conceived yet.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
He's just sperm.
Right.
but he's
He'll come out when the sequel to Boss Baby comes out.
I feel like Barrett's that cousin that comes to the barbecues that everyone's like, I don't really want to talk to him. And then you're after about 5 minutes, you're like, you know what? I really like this cousin. And then when you leave the barbecue, you're like, I forgot he exists.
But if you decide not
hey,
to
Nick,
see
what's up?
him,
oh, what's up, Barrett? How's it
Hey.
going?
Oh, not much.
what's up?
Cool.
Cool, man.
So Andy's decided that you're sperm, and I'm decided that you're the black sheep cousin of the family. And that's where we're at right now.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
Next question.
Bye then.
Next question comes from Flashy Andy. Says, Andy, I'm way in debt and not really all that interested in digging my way out.
Yeah,
I
same
figured
here.
I've got a good 40 to 60 years left to live. Is this a valid strategy? Do you recommend it?
Who's that from again?
This is from Flashy Andy.
Flash Andy. Oh, greedy ears.
No. What?
No, that's Chubbs.
They'll get
Oh,
it.
it's Chuck.
They'll get it.
Okay, I don't understand that joke.
They'll get it.
How do you-
For the longest time, I thought they were the same person.
Yeah, of course.
Even though Greedy Ears and Flashy Andy don't sound alike whatsoever, they're the only similarities that they're two words. Greedy Ears, Flashy Andy.
Yeah.
For some reason, I always got them mixed up.
I
Anyway,
understand. I understand.
so you're in debt, and you have no real, I guess, that's what I'm looking for.
way to dig yourself out of the
Effort to
debt.
get out, right?
Yeah.
Well, I say we're in very similar spots, Flashy Andy. You know me. I am just, man, every day is just like, I have
Just-
to wake up to this nightmare.
Why?
Every, you know?
Like, do you ever think about selling organs? Like maybe you don't need a heart. You can just have a machine that does that, like hook it up to your Honda.
Well, apparently you have two kidneys, right?
Yeah, you don't
One
need both.
kidney can kind of just do what the
That'll
heart
clear
does.
your debt right now.
Yeah.
You find some rich asshole who has drank his life to death and is on death's door, and you go, baby, you can have this kidney for 10K, $10,000, 10 big ones, 10 smackaroonies.
I mean, that's
You
like,
get 20 for a kidney easy.
You get 20 on the black market?
Yeah, I get 20 for a kidney.
that's like a
You got
tenth.
two of them.
That's
How
like a
does that-
tenth of my student loan.
I'll tell you what, I'll loan you the money that you need to get out of your debt.
How much interest?
But I get any organ of yours when mine start feeling.
Oh,
You got a
when?
deal.
Any organ.
You got a deal.
That's a lot of money.
Can't do it. Can't do it because I'm healthier than you.
I was gonna do that before
So
you.
you're probably gonna die before me. Next up, Stephen Clifford said, when are you guys going to do something in the hometown of one Uncle Nicky? That's Riverside, California. No plans yet to do anything in Riverside other than me going and eating myself silly on my mom's amazing cooking. So, but we'll let you guys know. I like going back to Riverside now. Isn't it kind of fun to go back home, hang out, pick up some old bad habits? Like
What are
severe
your old habits?
methamphetamines.
Oh, really?
Mostly, yeah, and opioids.
Do they run rampant in your family?
No, I just like to go find my guy and we just fucking get out into the wild, you know?
Got it.
Hi.
You know, we just like wolves in the wild.
That reminds me of Better Call Saul.
Wolves
They do
in
that.
the wild.
Yeah. Saul goes back and he's like suddenly back into his Slippin' Jimmy days.
Yeah.
That's a story for another time, though.
Fantastic. Last up, we have you guys. This comes from Dennis J. Says, you guys should make a series of erotic Diet Coke commercials so the Coca-Cola Corporation sponsors you to repay you for the thousands of cans that you'd sell.
How many cans have we honestly sold of Diet Coke?
Of Diet
gotta
Coke? At least 10.
be in the tens of thousands.
At least 10.
10 like singular cans?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'd imagine, right? Like, it's party time every day on the show, and at least 10 people are watching, so you figure, at some point, like, we have inspired people to go and drink Diet Cokes. But I can't think that it's in the thousands.
I mean,
We've sold more LaCroix than we have Diet Coke.
I've seen at least 12 photos tweeted at me of people saying, hey, Uncle Nick, Cousin Andy, it's party time.
Hell yeah.
Nobody's ever called me Cousin Andy, but I think that's kind of
That's kind of cool. You can be Cousin Andy, because
Alright, cool.
then Barrett has to just be...
Oh, can we call you Primo?
I'll tell you what, then that means
Primo.
that Barrett is... So Barrett now is the guy that your cousin, the hot cousin, you know how you always have a hot cousin where you're like, we're not allowed to say that, but we're all thinking it. Barrett's the guy that's dating her, and we just don't think he's good enough for her.
Oh,
That's
sure,
bad.
sure.
You know, like Barrett shows up and we're like, she is clearly just dating him because he is a walking doormat. He is the kind of
Walks
guy that
all
will
over
just
him.
do whatever it takes but never be good enough.
Yeah.
And she likes having that person around. Also, she's hot.
Super hot.
Smoking hot.
What are we living in right now?
We're Italian. Remember, ladies, that's it. That's it for Ask Andy Anything. Good job.
Cool, thanks guys.
Good job. Do we want to outro with the clip with the thing?
Oh, sure.
Go for it.
Ask Andy anything.
Remember, guys and gals, if you want to ask Andy anything at the end of episode 3 of the greatest show on the internet, you can go to kindoffunny.com/KFAF. That'll take you to our Patreon page. Actually, that takes you to a form where you can submit stuff, but I think you have to back us on Patreon as well at the bronze tier for us to even consider answering your questions.
I haven't been to our website in at least 3 years.
If you go to kindoffunny.com/KFAF, that's where you go to submit the ideas.
Cool.
You have to back us at the bronze level on patreon.com/kindoffunny. We really, really appreciate that. Let's see, First Native in the chat says, whose voice is that? You'll never know.
Yeah, we got.
You'll never know.
Is it a secret?
It's a secret.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because that was about
Dave
to
Fennoy.
It's not Dave Fennoy. We couldn't afford him. Thank you all so much for all of your support on the show. Andy, I think this was another good episode.
I think we had a pretty good
we crushed
episode.
it. Remember, the Photoshop challenge next week. Andy, either Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, or Krull.
Or any fantasy.
Any fantasy movie, it doesn't matter.
Any obscure fantasy movie you want to
Anything you want, open up the floodgates of your creativity. If you have, by the way, I know I'm saying this right. Here are the rules of the game.
The crystal skull. No.
Oh, the Dark Crystal?
Dark Crystal.
Yeah, that's one.
What?
And I'm saying right now, I will say this. I don't give a shit if it's the same 10 people submitting these. I want more people. I want more people submitting them because I want to go through and cull the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
But you could win every week. Because right now, who is it? Connor Hackett is our champion.
He's on a winning streak.
He's
right
on
now.
a huge winning streak. Do you guys think you're better than him?
champ.
Hey, Rorabeck, are you watching? Are you better than him? Because yours almost won. Maybe we'll see what you do with Andy's beautiful face. Until next week, I've been Nick.
And I'm Andy.
And you've just been AF'd.